Hey guys,
What's up?
welcome back to my channel. Your head needs to be more in the frame. There we
Oh,
go.
you don't want to add me in the frame.
But your head is out of the frame.
I'm trying to see my head big.
Anywho, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know who I am, I'm Fanisa. That's my husband, Anthony. Because last time somebody thought he was my brother. But, anyways. So we recently hit 100 subscribers on my channel. I want to say thank you guys for subscribing. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Click the button. You know where it is, because you subscribe to all the other people. But what?
What if they don't know?
How don't they know?
They might be new.
Well, if you're new to YouTube, then there's a button there.
A red button.
At the end of the video, there's also a button that has our little channel logo that says subscribe. You happy? Okay. So for our 100th, to celebrate our 100 subscribers, we're making this video today to like a little story time to get to know us a little bit better. So we're kind of gonna tell you how we met. Now, because of Anthony, there's two versions to the story.
You're gonna have to pause that.
Oh God.
Wait, no.
I'm back to sleep.
Oh, he's awake.
Alright guys.
We're back.
We're back. He's down. But anyways, back to what we were saying. So there's probably gonna be two versions of the story.
The right one,
which is mine. While we're telling this story, we're gonna be eating one of these. The Chinese.
Can you show that?
Yeah. I only get copyrighted for music. These little fish ice creams that don't taste anything like fish, and I don't understand why they look like fish, but
It's Chinese.
they're good. Hun, open yours.
Indonesia. Not Chinese.
Indonesian ice cream. We tried the chocolate fudge one and it's freaking awesome. Today we're eating the strawberry syrup. Cheers.
Got a goldfish.
Okay, hon, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Can you stop making out with your ice cream?
I'm gonna bite the ass.
You're inappropriate.
Oopsie, missing his butt.
Alright, anyways, back to the story. So we're gonna be taking you guys back to 2007. The month is September. What, second week of school?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, yeah. That's good. It was sophomore year.
Move your head this way.
It was sophomore year.
Mm-hmm.
The second week of school, September 14, 2007.
Mm-hmm.
We're what, 11 years now?
Hmm?
That's 11 years now?
Mm-hmm.
We've been together for 11 years. 11!
Killing each other. Back and forth.
Dealing with her.
Dealing with his ass. Literally his ass, because he doesn't stop farting.
I'm a gassy guy.
But, so, the story all started,
Okay, so
literally, majority of our relationship was over AIM.
where
In the
was it?
beginning. In the beginning?
So
We didn't talk on the phone like that.
I was in the lunchroom with all my friends. I had a bunch of friends. And then we Don't come with you. By the way, she slapped one of my friends. So we were in the lunchroom, and I knew one of my friend was her friend, but I didn't know that at the time. So
we're not gonna mention any names.
Yeah. So I was in the lunchroom with all my friends. One of my friends, he was an ass. He was bothering this kid that was sitting there by himself because it was like the second week of school. So no one pretty much knew, no one, except for the people that actually been in there.
And our school is divided into 4 schools.
Yeah, so like a whole bunch of people from different schools just
so he was
there.
from law and I was from media. Media.
Dumbest school in the
That's why more people graduated our year.
Again, says who?
Says the numbers.
Yeah. Says the one that got a college certificate as a degree. It
Honestly,
literally,
I don't know what that's about.
It literally says university when she graduated high school.
I do not know what that's about.
Fake diploma.
It got me into college.
So, no. Your transcript got you into college. So, one of my friends was picking on this kid. By the way, not cool, but that's how we met. So he was picking on this kid. He was gonna play this prank because he was sitting by himself. So he was gonna play a prank on the kid by telling one of our friends, which was her friend, that she liked the kid. So we were sitting there, we were like, okay, whatever, do it. So then when they did it, the kid, I guess, heard us and almost awake. So when our friend told her that the kid liked her, the kid ran. Because my job was to point at the kid, like, yeah, that's the kid that likes her. And then the kid ran. And then who ended up standing by himself? Me. So I was like, not me. And then, I don't know, I guess I just saw her and, I don't know, it just went on from there. And then from there, I actually told our friend, oh, you know, whatever, she's cute, who's your friend? So then that's when they were like, oh, her name is Fanisa. By the way, when I first knew her name, instead of Fanisa, I used to call her
Vanessa.
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 How with a V?
You typed it out with a V.
Your name starts with an F. I said Vanessa, not
okay.
Vanessa. What the hell are you talking about?
Alright.
Yeah, alright. So like I was saying, so then we started talking through AIM.
Sidekick days.
And then her brother Sean was super strict. She would talk to me through PSP, and then as soon as her brother used to come by, she like cut it off right away.
Honestly, if you guys don't know what a PSP looks like, Google it. There's no freaking keys. There's no letters. There's no nothing. It's just the 4 buttons that you play with, and then the other side the little cross thing. I don't know how I used to type so fast on that thing, but like my fingers were moving like crazy. And on top of that, I had to type without looking because I would be typing and then looking out the door at the same time.
But yeah, that day, since that day, I have to pause this again because someone's awake. Again.
We're back for the 4th time. Well, no, 3rd time in this video. 4th time in real life. Okay. Where were we?
I don't know. We're sitting in the lunchroom. She saw me. went all nuts. Went crazy, screaming like if I was like some famous person. Oh my god! And I was like, yo, you better calm down. So I had to call security. She was obsessed. She was.
He has to call security in a high school.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was bad.
Okay. That's it?
Yeah. Well, I mean, after you became crazy, I was like, all right, I have no choice but to be with you because you was crazy. She was following me home, following me to my classes. I'm sitting in class. She would look through the door, like, see them in there. She was crazy. She's still crazy.
So the way I remember, which is the right way, well, he started telling you about the right way. But, so that night when we like exchanged AIM usernames or whatever, and AIM. That's what I'm telling you, majority of the beginning of our relationship was on AIM. We hardly ever talked on the phone. Well, we did. We
talked every night. What are you talking
every
about?
night, but like it wasn't as much as we talked on AIM, because like my parents are super strict, and my brother was always home.
Had somebody around you, so you couldn't talk on the phone.
So that night we came home. I remember specifically that I think my parents had like a wake or something to go to, which they always have a wake to go to, unfortunately. But like
oh you gotta speed it up. There's people waiting for us to talk.
Okay. So that night we exchanged user's name, and you know what's very odd is that every year we had the same lunch period.
Yeah.
Every single year.
For some weird reason we had
so, like,
pretty much the same schedule.
I don't know if we had it in freshman year. Like that would have been odd if we did.
Freshman year,
I don't know. I can't remember my freshman year schedule, but like every single year from sophomore year on.
I don't know. Did they even go to lunch on freshman year? I don't know. I must have had. I don't know.
But like
scared in some corner.
Oh my god. I don't know, I think it was like the last year we didn't, because I had a smaller schedule than you.
You had less class than me.
Yeah, because I had period 3 to 6, and then 6 was lunch, so it was classes 3 to 5.
2 to 6.
Yeah.
I had 2 to 6, she has 2 to 5.
And he had no lunch period. But that was that.
But we had lunch, what was it, fourth period?
Something like that.
Every semester.
Well, no.
Yeah.
No, because sophomore year we had a 3rd. Junior year we had a 5th. Something like that. But I remember coming home that night and like getting on AIM and like waiting for like Shamo to like go do what he was doing or whatever. And then I think my grandma was home with me. I think she was home, and like because they never used to leave me alone at that time, and I was what, 14, and they didn't like trust to leave me alone. But like, so
who would trust you?
Oh, shut up. Who trusts you?
Everybody.
Okay. And
you trust me?
I remember my computer was like right by the door, so where I sit I can see who's coming into my room. So that's how I was like talking to you, and then like as soon as he would come, I would make sure I had my hand like on the mouse to like click off from AIM. He could tell you how many times I like signed out of AIM. How many times in our conversation do I sign out of AIM? It was insane, because like every time they come, yeah, because like if it was signed on and like I don't know, for some reason I'm
sending a message, it'll like ring or something.
Yeah, like the sidekick, the vibration was so loud, so like even if you have it on vibrate, someone would hear you. So I had to take it out. What are you doing? Yeah, so the vibration, like majority of the time, like during the day, I would have my pillow in my phone inside my little pillow that I sleep with, and I would have it in there so that the vibration would sound. And if I wasn't signed in, if I wasn't signed in, that's the only way I would have my phone out. But I never left my phone around, never. So I'm so used to it now, like always having my phone on me. He's like, why do you always have your phone on you? It's just a habit. Like I've always have my phone on me.
Be checking her phone.
And that's Shamo's fault, because
I gotta be checking your phone. texting anybody weird, I'll chop your head off.
Okay.
Okay.
What about yours?
That's right here. So sports.
Do you remember the actual day that we started talking? Like our actual anniversary day is September 14th, but do you actually remember? Nope. I don't remember.
Do I remember anything? Do I even know what I ate yesterday?
No. Do you even know when our first kiss was? Our first kiss was in the staircase. Coming after lunch. Like he was gonna say bye, like, and keep going upstairs because my classes were on the first floor. His was on the fourth.
Yeah, I know the place, but you said when, so tell them when.
I don't know.
Exactly. She likes to talk a lot of crap, but she herself don't even know.
It's 11 years.
So how do you expect me to know?
But you don't know where.
Of course, the staircase when I had my damn braces on.
He had braces, guys. You know, honestly, I came home that day and I was like, I didn't feel the braces.
Professional.
Oh, really?
Yo.
That was our first kiss, and then we had like a routine. Like we'd go lunch, we would sit in the same spot. Well,
she would lie to her parents that she starts school in the morning, because I lived literally across the street from the high school.
Yeah.
So I would be in school within 2 minutes tops.
And then back then, like,
so
they didn't let us.
She would tell her parents that she's going to school in the morning, and then they would drop her off in the morning, go to my house, we would watch TV, eat some breakfast, and then go to school.
So the front of our school, right, it has like a semicircle, and so basically my dad would drop me off at the end where it's like right across from his thing, so I would have to walk halfway to the semicircle, wait till my dad leaves, and then come back down, and then like cross over to go into his building. That was like, and then on the days, like, our school never used to let us take our cell phones in, which I don't understand why. Now they let everybody take their cell phones, and they even give them Wi-Fi, I think. And but our school never used to let us take our cell phones in. So before I had the hookup of bringing my cell phone in, I used to leave it at his house. And so basically I used to go in the morning, we used to eat breakfast, like whatever, leave my phone at his house, and then after school, because I used to get out early as well, I used to tell my, like, they thought I got out like at 3:45, I think, but I used to get out like earlier, and so I used to go and get my phone. Oh my god, one time you remember that? One time my dad was parked out front early because they never used to let me walk home either. I don't know what the reason was, and I live like 4 blocks away from the school, like 4 blocks in a hill from the school. And so my dad, he was parked out front early, and then I can't come out of Anthony's building without my dad seeing me because it's right across the street.
I mean, literally right across the street.
And so who is it?
My mom's friend. So in order for us to
sneak me out,
avoid her dad catching us up, I threw a big hoodie over her, and then my mom's friend was like coming down the stairs, and I was like, you know, can you pretty much like grab her, like chat with her, like make it seem like, you know, you guys are like chit-chatting, just walk. So then she put the hoodie on, and then she was like, yeah, of course. So she was like, oh yeah, let's go, yeah. So she grabbed her like this, and then they started walking with the big hoodie on.
And I think I had your sneakers on too, right?
No, it's just a hoodie.
I think I did.
How much sneakers gonna fit you?
I put it.
No, just a hoodie, a red hoodie. So then she walked a block down, because our school is like huge, so it had like so many entrances. So she walked all the way down the block, and then she came into a different entrance.
There was like another entrance in the school.
And then she came out through the school, and then I was like standing, I think I went upstairs, or I was like across the street, like, watching it.
No, you're probably watching from the window.
I ran back upstairs. I was watching you as you came back outside. I was like, oh, you slick ass.
But then, so like, I went into the school, and then in our school, they have the front main entrance, and then they have the entrance that you could go through the lunchroom. And so I went down there,
That's
I
right.
changed, I gave her the clothes, and then I came back up and I went through the side of the school and then to the front opening, so it looked like I came out of the front door. And oh my god, that was scary.
High school was fun.
It was.
Remember the time where...
That's why when people tell me like they hated high school, I'm like, why?
Remember the time when because we started second period,
yeah.
maybe third at some point.
No, I started third, you started second.
So we started second period, so she used to come to my house early in the morning. So some weird stalker / teacher used to watch her.
He was a dean. He was my dean.
No, the woman that you dropped the $20.
Oh my god. She was, I had no relation to this teacher. None whatsoever. She was
but
like,
yeah, she would watch her every morning.
Every morning.
Because her dad used to drop her off in the school. He used to drive away and then she used to come back out and come to my house.
And every Monday my dad used to give me $20 to start the weekend. Like during the week he'll give me back money, like to buy stuff at school or whatever. And like he usually gives me at home and then I'll put it in my wallet and then put it in my book bag. But then this time he forgot and he gave it to me in the car. So I just grabbed it, folded it, and put it in my back pocket. Now when I got out of the car, like I said, I used to go to his house in the morning. So when I got out of the car, it fell out. And then this is like from the 3rd floor. So she's watching me from the 3rd floor.
From the window.
From the window.
She was a stalker.
And she like had no shame in her game, telling my dean that I was the only Guyanese person in the school. And then my dean was the only Guyanese person as well.
So he had this connection.
I don't know for what, because I can't. But that's like a whole different video. But we'll tell you that in a whole different video. We'll make a high school stories video. But okay, so I walked into school, right? And then I got called out by the dean from my class. Then I was like, what the hell did I do now? Because he's always flagging me for something. It was always something, but I never used to do anything. Like the most that I used to do was like go to school when I had to, but come in like early. Because so I used to hang out in the dean's office. So there was this the secretary for the dean's office. I used to hang out there because I didn't have nowhere else to go when he went to school. I had a free period. Then so he calls me and I'm like, oh shit, what did I do now? He goes, are you missing $20? The most randomest question you could ever have from your dean is, are you missing $20? And I'm like, the hell are you talking about? He's like, where do you go to school? Where do you go before you come to school? Don't make me have to call your parents. And that, I was like, that set my radar off like that, because I was just like, I'm not getting in trouble for nothing. Like, what the hell is this? Because the minute I get in trouble, that would have been like, they would have beat my ass. They would have really beat my ass. I have old school parents. So, and then I would have gotten beat down by my parents and my brother. That would have been some shit. But so then he goes, are you missing $20? And I'm like, I don't know, why are you asking me this? He's like, where do you go before you come to school? I'm like, I go to school. He's like, no, where do you go? And I'm like, my dad drops me and I go to school. I get breakfast and I come to school. Oh, but where do you go? Where do you go? And I'm like, he kept on. This went on for like a good 2 periods, probably. And then finally, he goes, here's your $20. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, what the hell? I remember that so specifically. And then he goes, well, there's this teacher from the 3rd floor, and she watches you every morning that your dad drops you off to school, and then you leave the school campus and you go somewhere and then you come back into school. And I'm like, but I'm coming back into school, so what is the issue? And then I realized what he said, that a teacher from the 3rd floor. I'm from the 1st floor. I have nothing to do with the teachers from, if anything, it would probably be a teacher from the 4th floor, because we had English on the 4th floor. So like we used to go up to the 4th floor for stuff, but the 3rd floor, I never ever stepped foot on the 3rd floor. So I don't understand. But he came and he's like, here's your $20. This teacher watches you every morning. Get out of your dad's car and walk halfway into the school and come back out. If that's the case, why your security guards ain't stopping me? Like, I don't get it. But yeah, so basically, oh, and in the summers, cause like I wasn't allowed to really go outside, so we used to only practically we only saw each other in school.
Yeah.
We only saw each other in school, or like if we like
Monday to Friday from 8 to 3.
Yeah.
That's it.
And then what you
Like
call
a
it?
job schedule.
Yeah. And then
Saturday, Sunday I was off.
and I used to go to your house Tuesday and Thursdays. Remember that?
Yeah.
And then
I'm tired.
and then in the summers I used to tell my parents that I was going to learn how to swim because our school had a big swimming pool.
I mean, there was a program called Big Apple.
Big Apple, yeah.
I was a lifeguard there.
I signed up for it. I just never went.
3 years.
And for those 3 years, I was in the program learning how to swim. I was hanging out at his house, eating spaghetti and chicken from your mom on the roof, sitting on the roof.
I actually missed the roof.
Yeah.
We used to go to the
It's
roof.
not the same though.
I mean, we just go to the roof, eat food, drink some juice or soda, whatever.
We would just sit there
And just sit and look at the sky
and
just
talk shit and
Like so relaxing though.
yeah. But yeah guys, that's it for our video today. Stay tuned. Comment down below if you guys want to hear our high school stories, because we got a lot. We got a lot. And even after high school, after we graduated, we still had stories because those people hated us.
I mean, we had appropriate stories.
And inappropriate stories, but that's another video. So comment down below if you want to hear the hear the rest of our stories. If you like the video, if you liked our story time, it was kind of a half mukbang, but we only ate one thing, so I don't know if that's considered a mukbang. Comment down below if you want to hear the stories, like the video if you did like our story times, if you want to hear more, and subscribe if you're not subscribed. I vlog almost daily. I don't vlog on the weekends because I work long hours, but I vlog almost daily and you get to see my little one. So subscribe if you're not ready.
I'm tired.
I'm tired too.
I worked a lot today.
We're going to sleep.
It was a major water leak.
Hun.
The sprinklers burst.
Oh my god.
The water was dripping from everywhere.
We're ending the video.
Alright, bye guys.
2 fingers.
Get to making with jive, boy, and shine. When it hits you, yes, indeed, yes, you shine. When it hits you, yes, indeed, yes. When it hits you, yes, indeed, yes, you shine. When it hits you, yes.